So the men who come to me with symptoms of an enlarged prostate, and often with a diagnosis of an enlarged prostate, sometimes with pre-cancer diagnosis or cancer diagnosis. I've worked with all of those situations. And I looked up in, I think it was PubMed, or it might have been Medline, to see what was recommended manually for a prostate, and they do massage prostates apparently through the rectum, but not me.
Not that kind of massage.
Right. So I did find it interesting, though, that massage was indicated, but doctors don't do it the way I do it. The way this goes is you find the pubic bone, which is right there. So I have my fingers, the backs of my fingers, right up against the pubic bone, and I'm going to have Matt breathe like right into your pelvic floor. That's perfect. Do you feel like your bladder's full at all? That's good, because it would be bad. Yeah, you totally want to have your patient pee before you do this. Yeah. Breath. That's perfect. And then I'll just sink down just superior to the pubic bone there. Again, with the breath, Matt. And then just think of softening right in front of my fingers as they go down deep into your pelvic floor there. Oh, that's great. Good job. And then I just lean one way, which allows my fingers to push the other direction. Yep. Good breath deep into your pelvic floor. And you want to be sure to wait on their breath for this maneuver. And then lifting. And I think that is the prostate right in there. And that's just really all I do. 3 or 4 touches. One man that I have massaged, once I got down there and he felt the massage on his prostate, it was sore. We were able to make it not sore anymore, and he was getting up to urinate 5 or 6 times a night, and after that massage for a week, he only got up like once or twice in the nighttime, so he was able to get better sleep, and he felt better. He had reported that the stream of his urine was very slight and kind of halting. And after the massage, again, for a week, he had a good, strong, steady stream. He said he felt like he was 25 again. And this is, you know, a 70-year-old person. Right. So it was a big deal for him, and encouraged him to consider doing this several more times. And now we only do it once every 6 or 7 months, and he maintains comfort.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. I think so too. Prolapsing uterus or prolapsing bladder is they feel a need to urinate more often and less control. So when they sneeze or laugh hard, sometimes they might leak a little urine, and sometimes waves of pain from their low back down their legs, usually pretty evenly across their legs. And it's never a sharp pain, but it's just waves of kind of achiness, like menstrual pain can be sometimes. So I have worked with many women who have been diagnosed with a prolapsed uterus or a prolapsed bladder or both, or sometimes all three, prolapsing uterus, bladder, and rectum. And this maneuver has been helpful, if not completely remedying the situation. We're able to help these women be comfortable over long periods of time. So for 3 or 4 weeks at a time before they need to have that lifted again. The women that I have the best results with are women who are willing to do 100 of those, they call them Kegel exercises these days. They're pelvic floor exercises where you draw your transverse abdominis in and then pull up the muscles in your vagina, actually 100 times a day. And I have had the experience of just doing this maneuver twice on several women, and then they took over the maintenance with the pelvic floor exercises and never have needed the work again, and are completely comfortable after having been uncomfortable, and their doctors say, wow, you're not prolapsed anymore. So it's interesting and fun to be of assistance in those kinds of situations. That might be helpful. Okay, so I'm going to start by finding your pubis. There it is. And then I'm just going to fall off the bone up top here. Good. And that's just my belly against your arm. No worries. So you do want to watch and not lay your elbow down on somebody's breast when you're doing this. It's so, I mean, you're focused, you know, and so when you're focusing on one thing, it's easy to ignore the fact that your elbow might be resting on somebody's breast, but you totally want to be aware in the class. So, a breath in, and I kind of have my fingers on either side of her bladder. I hope you peed before we started this.
I did.
Excellent. Wow, look at you go. And then I just pull up. Can you feel that? Does it feels like it's a powerful maneuver.
Yeah,
I don't want to pull up too hard on you because probably everything's in its proper place. I would hate to displace something that was not in a good place. I mean, that was already in a good place. So let's try again. Breath deep. Yep. So we just sink down. That's the way. Yeah, and then I would just lift as far as I can lift comfortably, causing no pain. But it's really important when you're going to the deep tissues of the body to do it in a way that doesn't cause any pain. Because as you can tell by the person, being the person on which these maneuvers are being shown, you can tell that if I start to hurt you, your muscles automatically tense up in protection. And that definitely interferes with getting to the deep tissues of the body. So when people think that they're getting a deep tissue massage, but it's painful, that is a time when you know that they're not actually getting deep tissue massage, but they are actually perhaps getting some damage.